Welcome to the Artistic Mystic and Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. This reading is for the collective for the beginning of February 2022. Please, to keep my channel going, hit like, share, subscribe. The more interaction we have, leave a comment, the more it gets seen by others. If you'd like a personal reading, the link's below to my website where you can schedule that at your convenience. As well as my store has gemstone jewelry. There's blogs with articles that you may find of interest. So let's get started. So the overall message is you are, if I can get that to get the glare off it, you are ascending. And ascending essentially means that you are leveling up, you are transitioning, shifting to something new, not only in your path, but your frequencies. We are all made of energy. So, and it's shifting us more and more to that of oneness or unity consciousness, which is why these are collective readings, because every single person helps to contribute to the intentions, the energy of shifting humanity, the planet, to that of mindfulness, of oneness, of unity consciousness. It's also called Christ consciousness. So this is where we're going. This is where we're headed. And the more and more that happens, positive things are put out, way we deal with fears and doubts and challenges, the more it levels, it pulls everyone's energy and positivity up. We also have personal development. So the beginning of February involves personal development. We also have a gateway here at Post and Lennel, and going through that gate, going through the concept of like February 2nd to 2022, that's a portal day because it's also repeating numbers. You know, as you ascend, as you level up, as you shift, as you grow, you learn new things. You learn how to handle things better. Fear, doubt, thoughts, whatever that is, experiences. And that's where this personal development is happening. It's on a much more conscientious level at this point, and if it hasn't been, it will come to the forefront in that way. Bottom of the deck, we have soulmates. So there may be someone this month that's coming in. It can be a friend, a family member, a significant other, a partner, but it can also be someone that you have just met that you really feel in alignment with. You meet them and everything falls into place. It's easy, it clicks, you get each other. So be on the lookout for that, which is an amazing thing. We also have shadow self. So this goes back to part of this personal development. Shadow self are those triggers, those things, whether it's experiences of the past, of the present, people that are situations that make you, whether it's tense up, or it makes you react in a way that makes you, could be fearful, angry, whatever that is part of learning to not only recognize it, but to sit with it and then not allowing it to impact you that same way, right? Sending it, having compassion for yourself, love for the situation and those involved, and realizing that more than likely it's not your stuff. You know, someone's creating a situation for you to learn how to engage with it, how to overcome it. So that's part of this personal development, is facing those fears, those challenges, those obstacles that might have caused you, anxiety or what have you in the past that have made you uncomfortable, is learning to deal with those and heal those. We also have the golden crown. And before I go, this is a 20 to this card. The 28 is a 10, which is a new beginning. So that all plays into this. We also have a 14, which is the golden crown. It also converts to a 5 in numerology. It talks about change. But the golden crown is primarily acknowledging you, the universe, spirit, God, acknowledging you in what you've been doing, what you've been handling in regards to whatever challenges you might have, how you're coming from more of a place of non-judgment, of empathy, of compassion for others. That's a huge one with this. And it's lighting up, you know, your crown is also your crown chakra, and that is your connection to divinity itself, to the divine, to heaven, to God, source. So that is where we're headed. You're getting there, and they're acknowledging that, and just to keep on going, to keep on that path. Bottom of the deck, we have a 9, and it's called communication. And we see her chakra again is aligned, and it's creating a Taurus. And this talks about how there are cycles, everything is connected. And a 9 also talks about wish fulfillment. The wolf talks about he's part of a pack, right? And he looks out, wolves look out for the pack, all members of the pack. And it also talks about tapping into your own individuality. Wolves are also known, can be loners. So standing in that truth, and you've got feathers here that are attached to her. What looks like feathers, of what I'm getting is wisdom. And she also has, it's a little bit hard to see with the glare on the card, but her third eye, there's a pearl that's in her third eye, and it's also lit up. And so that talks about connecting with your intuition, those niggles and nudges to your feelings and emotions, and how that makes you feel, and how coming from that intuition, that heart space, how it's going to guide your actions as well as your thoughts. Okay. We also have, to begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let spirit give me direction. So this goes back to connecting what I just said with your third eye, with the divine, getting quiet, getting centered, meditating, praying, however, getting out in nature, whatever that is for you. But it also talks about the purpose of surrender is to let things fall where they may, not being overly concerned with controlling everything. And you will be guided with direction or synchronicity. And I also get that it brings you balance. That's what we have with that image. The next one that came out was, I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. So recalibrating talks about when you feel like you're getting off the path, you're observing it, you're noticing it, right? And you can come back to center, come back to, like, take a breath. Is this really, what is this situation trying to show me? What is this person trying to tell me? That's what it means by recalibrating. Recalibrating can also be as these triggers or challenges come up, recalibrating in how you think about them, how you react to them. You have an opportunity of choice. So you don't have to continue to respond with patterns that have maybe held you to a certain emotion or way of thinking in the past. You come from love and joy, and love for all things, and asking, like I said, it's happening for you, not to you. What is it trying to teach you? What is it trying to help develop, to help serve you? And the last card that all three popped out, it says, the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. So this goes back to the previous card, this recalibrating. When you recalibrate and you realign, the universe is able to deliver those things that you've asked for, those intentions you've had, because you are now more in alignment. When you are not in alignment of a higher vibration, which is what leveling up and ascending is about, it can't deliver you those things you want if you are not kind of like practicing what you preach, right? So that's what it's encouraging you to do, is the more you stop, you realign, you recalibrate, and make better choices, the more abundance, the more things that you wish that you've wanted to have or be delivered to you or experience, the universe is able to, because you are now of a vibration, of an alignment with what those things are. So I also went to Abram Hicks deck of Law of Attraction, and it says feeling negative emotions means I'm launching requests. So the power of your thought, right? So whatever thoughts you put out, whatever vibration they are, well, I'll use what kind of positivity or non-positivity, that's what you attract. It says, as most people observe hardship and strike a tense, resistant pose, and therefore disallow their own well-being, others use them as their reason to do the same. And in a very short time, a negative pattern of resistance can sweep through your population. The good news in this scenario is that in every moment that every person is feeling negative emotion about the economic state, the pandemic, whatever it is, vibrational requests for more abundance are launched, and those requests are heard clearly and responded to immediately by source. So when I don't watch the news much, it's not conducive to positivity. That's not to say I don't keep a finger on things, but the media doesn't serve my best interest as a collective. So when I hear something that for example, when we had towards the end of the year, in the beginning of the new year, the fires in Colorado, rather than have thoughts of panic or worry of where it's going to happen next or what have you, I send out intentions or prayers of empathy, of compassion, of love, of assistance, so that those are the things that are manifested to assist, to help, as opposed to sending out more worry or things that would not technically be helpful to that group or the collective. So being very conscientious of your thoughts. That goes back to when they come in, those challenges, those shadow things, those triggers that come in, it goes back to recalibrating. And that is how you manage your thoughts. Every thought, every choice. We also have attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. This goes back to surrender. You can't control, you can only control your own thoughts, your own actions. You cannot, you can't make up the minds for other people and their choices and actions. So sending out positivity and allowing and having empathy for and holding space for other people to make their own decisions, take their own actions, that is surrendering, and it is also understanding that you can't control someone else. You just can't. It says it is easy to understand how you would come to the conclusion that your path to feeling good is through influencing or controlling the behavior of others. But as you attempt to control them through influence or coercion, you discover that not only can you not attain them, but your attention to them brings more like them into your experience. You simply cannot get to where you want to be by attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. So, instead of focusing your thoughts, your actions, your thoughts mainly, but on what you do not want, focus your actions and particularly, more importantly, your thoughts on what it is you do want. What is it that looks like? Whether it's for yourself, whether it's for your family, your community, the humanity, right? And then release that there's no, you can't control the outcome. You can't control other people. So just put in what you can for yourself and sending out good vibrations for everyone else. And the last one that came flying out was, I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. So that talks about going back to what we were just saying with these other two cards, your thoughts and what you want is when you get into the vortex of creation, when you start co-creating. So it's interesting these three came out together because they're definitely related. So you can always enter co-creation for the positive, for what it is you do want. You always can. It's always there. Every thought, every moment, every split second of the day, you have the opportunity to choose your thoughts and your actions. and co-create what it is you do want. It says the key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experience the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing to your physical experience everything that you desire, is being in a state of appreciation, gratitude. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of self. So, positive thoughts, thoughts of what you want to co-create, and having appreciation for the things that you are getting, because the more you appreciate, the more you come from gratitude, the more the universe delivers abundance to you. It's really, that's the big theme. We also have cards from Gaia meaning Mother Earth, and we have 36. It says the oneness of Gaia. We were just talking about how we can impact unity consciousness, oneness. The field around you and others is so aligned with Gaia that you cooperate and shift accordingly with one another. And that's what the ancients knew, and it is why they were one with the planet. This goes back to your thoughts, how everything is interconnected. Everything is interconnected. Everything. So when you start putting out the things that you want, the things that are of positive, and that are not only benefit yourself, but benefit humanity, benefit the collective, that is how we help shift the focus and the events and the things that unfold daily on the planet. That's how we create a new earth. That's how we start righting the wrongs, fixing the planet, and so on. The other card that came out was connected with Gaia, and it's number 6. So 6 talks about giving and receiving, as above, so below, a balance. Connected with Gaia says the sacred design, this planet was given consciousness at the same time as humans were given divinity. You are connected with the planet in a very deep and profound way. And that's the truth. So the things that you do not act upon, the things you do not engage in, do not benefit the planet, do not benefit the collective. So if you're going to engage and you're going to have thoughts and you're going to take actions, make sure they're positive. Make sure there's gratitude. That's really important. We also have, I pulled from the Keys to the 13 Universal Laws deck. This is, I've got another deck I'm going to use too that I created. It's an Oracle deck. The links are below if you're interested in purchasing. They don't require any special instructions. The key to the journey or travel. In this case, it is the journey. And we talked about your journey, right? The key to this journey is what we've been discussing in this reading. Key to courage, having courage to make those changes, to step out, to get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone when this happens and find a different way to interact with it is the key to success and the key to your prosperity or abundance. Bottom of the deck, it says key to resistance. What are you resisting? What are you resisting that you need to heal? You need to recalibrate. You need to look at differently. And the last deck I'm going to is my Bee Oracle deck. Bees are a symbol of community and hard work. Doing what's best for the hive. And they create. They're a big co-creator of the planet. We just had one fly out. Yeah, believe you can. And the bottom of the deck, be respectful. You don't have to agree or like everything that someone's doing, but you can respect that they are and understand that they are on their own journey. They're trying to navigate their own growth even if they're taking some wrong turn, you might deem they're taking wrong turns, but be respectful, respect yourself, respect others' journey, and believe that we can make this world a better place. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and we'll see you next time. Take care.